Hey everyone, welcome to EnderStorage. Now, one of the as you can see, I've got this set up. This is going to be an interesting one. Put it that way. Now, one of the first thing that I can tell you, which I'm very certain on, is that the actual item which is this ender chest, is not the same as a vanilla ender chest. So we look at the recipe for that. Which one is it? I think it's this. You need obsidian, ender pearl, chest. There's actually an ender pouch as well. Yeah, that is the same item, yeah. But basically what you can do with this one is you can actually get these three dots and you put different dyes on here. And so for instance that one's got the same, so if you look, it's open at the same time, so it's got the same stuff in it. What I was going to try and do was somehow figure a way, and this is a slight problem, because this is slightly above my actual level of ability at the moment. I can see I've got this thing, a red power filter, and if you watch my red power video, I've barely done anything. This is a timer, and that's a redstone cell which I've just put on right on top of it, and that has crashed my game. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've kind of been thinking, what is actually the point of this system? That's probably the most important thing, is sort of think about system requirements. And what I want to do is I want to remove this. I want to get it into capsules. Then I want to send this back to the ender chest in the capsules. And then here I want to get the capsules. And then I could just put them in a chest. I was thinking about putting them in another tank, but it might be easier just to try and put them in a chest for now. But that pipe, yeah, that will work for a capsule, won't it? Now, is this going to connect the ender chest? Yeah, it's connected, yeah. So I want to get these capsules to go in here. Right. So okay, I can worry about the I'll worry about that in a minute. So I want to get the capsules that all come in here and they'll go in the chest. And then in theory I probably would be able to put them in a tank, but I'd need another machine. So this stuff is going to have to go in here. And this machine, the problem is I'm not really exactly sure how to use this. It's got power, so that's not a problem. And so the empty cells are going to come in here. And then I want this to go, that's going this way, and that's not the way I want it to go. I want that to go the other way. Didn't I just change that? Yeah, okay. So I need some kind of liquid pipe. It's maybe too close to it, I'm not sure. What's going to happen if I break this? Well, it's breaking anyway. Let me just put a regular tank here. Yeah, you see that connects now. But that's still not, it's not far enough away though. Put these tanks here. And I'll get, put another wooden pipe. And I can just put some different pipe here. Yeah. So in that face, the right hand side is input. Okay. So that's at 0, so that's empty. So that's going to accept input, and it's going to, and I'm going to want it to put it into the empty cells, which are going to be coming in here. Not the empty cells, the empty cans. So can, that's a can. All right. And then, so it's just going to come in there like that. And I'm sure I can find a way to extract that. They're all waterproof pipes, so that will accept the liquid. That's fine. It's going to come in there. And then when it gets to here, I'm going to want it to go out the top. So I'll make it come out the top. Again, I suppose I'll use the waterproof pipe. Or will I? Wait. No, it's going to have cans here though. So I don't need a waterproof. I need a transport pipe. Right. So the transport pipe is going to come out the top. Then I can connect it to golden transport pipe, right? Oh man. So the cans are going to go there, and then they'll be picked up here, and then yeah, that should be enough. We might need a redstone signal. Put some levers about. Fill this tank up with dye. I wonder if I can dump this tank straight in. I doubt it. No. No, it's going to be laborious. Could just get magenta cans maybe. Maybe it will just go straight in this way. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So that's going to extract it. But this is going to need a load of empty cells, empty cans. So they're going to go in, they're going to get filled up, and then they're going to be output as cans, as full cans, and then the full cans are going to be there and they're going to go straight into that chest. Well, yeah, I mean, I know this is not really to do with the mod, but this is just but like I say, the ender chest is a very useful item. It's used to transport stuff like this. And what I'm actually doing here is something which, you know, in the future I'll be expanding on and doing much more complicated systems. But this is like my first attempt. So you know, I may, to be honest, I may not get it to work. There's a very good chance it's not going to work at all. So yeah. So the cans are coming in. They're being pulsed in all the time. The question is how to get this tank to make stuff come out. Because I think if I could get this liquid to come in here, it might actually work. What if I just do this? Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Oh yeah, I haven't turned the timer on, that's why. So the timer is now on. That Stirling engine's about to spazzing out. What the fuck is going on here? It's got the power to work, you would think. Wow, first time I had a Stirling engine blow up. So yeah, that's a that's the first episode of EnderStorage. I'll be honest with you, you know, it's just I don't know. This stuff is not that easy. Not for me anyway. I did kind of feel like I was kind of getting somewhere. I did at least get the liquid in, and I got the things going in through the filter into the transposer. For some reason, they didn't want to extract out the bottom, and they didn't actually even want to. The transposer didn't even want to work. So I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure. Put it this way, I will try this again, yeah, but in episode 2 it will actually work. So when I'm at a level where I feel I can do this, I will try it again, and that'll be in the next episode, which will come. I don't know when it will come, but I don't know. We'll see. You know, at the end of the day, sometimes this stuff blows up, but I'm hoping I can do the learning curve. I perhaps should have looked at my railcraft tank stuff a bit more to really understand tanks. You know, there are certain positives we can draw from it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, and that's it. Okay, so I didn't really want to end it there, to be honest. Obviously, it was kind of annoying that everything blew up. But look what I've got here. And I switch it around. You just switch it around by pressing the bucket. So if I put the empty cells in here, I can get rid of that. It goes back in. Because I think the basis of what I've actually built is actually legit. Let's just do that one more time. Switch it around. Yeah, you see, this is the problem. I've been using the wrong thing. Because you can't use anything that isn't this stuff. These things are also called cans, but they're not actually the same thing. Let's just do it with apple juice then. See if apple juice is going to work. So yeah, all I want to do then is I want this output, this orange output, can I get rid of that one? Let's just check. Yep. And I want this output to immediately go to the ender chest. So it should just be wooden transport pipe. This should just be powered by any engine, right? Oh no, it's already coming there. It's already coming through. I don't even need to power it because it's already powering that process for me. Okay. This is better now. So yeah, I mean, I wanted to have the bit before anyway, just because this is obviously, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if I particularly came out with anything useful. But you know, it's certainly an exercise, admittedly in futility, but we're going to get there. So, no. So as soon as this stuff arrives, let's see if this is going to work. So we'll put the juice in here. It's gone. Okay, the filter's not working correctly now because I haven't filled it properly. And the empty cans are going back here. Right? Are they going to land in here? Wait a minute. Empty can goes in there. Okay, so I think I've kind of done it. So the juice is coming in here. So let's just see what happens when we put a load of empty... Yeah, I want this filter to only take empty cans, right? Yeah, I know I said I'm going to quit and finish this. Okay, that's going down how I want it. No, too fast really. Okay, alright, let me come back. Okay, so what I want to do now... Clear this out. So this one, I need to make this one like the opposite. I want it to only take the apple juice cans, right? And then I want to put it in the transposer, take those cans, and then turn it back into a tank. So what is it going to be? Okay, you know, I actually can't, I almost can't believe this because this has taken me, oh man. No, wrong. Okay, give it the power with the energy cell. It's not, I'm not out of woods yet though. But I think I can do it. I think I finally figured this out. In goes the power. The filter. This is only going to take the apple juice cans. Because this is what I was thinking. I was thinking like how... I put this in the slightly in the wrong place. So the filter's here, the ender chest is going to go here, alright? Let's just clear that out. Okay, I haven't got... Oh yeah, I do. I can't really get rid of anything here. I can get rid of that. Okay, so the ender chest is going to go down here. Filter's going to go here. Timer's going to go behind it. and it's going to only take the apple juice cans. Right. No, that faces right. Alright. And then from here we're going to output output liquid. Let's put another one in. Output liquid straight into the tank. And then this will basically prove that if you've got two ender chests, you can transfer liquid via capsules from one source, one place to another. So let's just do a little bit more stuff off camera, and then I will be back for the final result. Okay, we're ready to test it. So let's put in some empty cans here. They're going out. They're going into this. They're being filled. Okay, and these cans are going back into the chest. It's being picked up here. Okay, they're going through the filter. Oh, we can see. And they're going out, and then the empty cans are coming back. And it's just working perfectly now. So yeah, I honestly, I just cannot believe that it's been a stressful one, I'll tell you that. But this is all working exactly how I want it now. That's going down, the other one's going up. So this is basically the way. Up, down. So obviously I've done them right next to each other, but in reality these ender chests could be miles away from each other, and that was really the whole point of this video, to prove that you can actually yeah, that you can send liquids miles away, and that is pretty cool, to be honest. And yeah, so this time, third time's a charm. This time it really is the end of the video. So thanks a lot for watching, and that's it.